All right. Hello, everyone. This is the introduction to the Studio 5D Planner Reconciliation Tool. My name is Lee Poulin, and I'm presenting this from Brisbane today. If you have any questions, you are free to pose them through the webinar system, and I'll try and answer those at the end. All right. Thanks. All right, so this is going to be a quick one today. First of all, what is the reconciliation tool? Previously, it was a Mind240 module that was an extra add-on that we get, and now it's built into 5D Planner. And I guess it's not outside the range of what you could do yourself if you have 5D Planner and the 5D Planner tools, but it does take a stope design, CMSs, fill wireframes, development wireframes, and we'll create a report and just simplifies life for you. So there, I think a big question for people: what's the cost? How are they going to get it? And it is integrated into our core 5D planner. So you just need to keep your maintenance, keep in maintenance, and you can get every new upgrade that we have. It's available to you on the website. And so version 14.25.138 is currently available on our website, and that has the reconciliation tool built into it. So the tool is pretty simple to use. We just need to prepare our data beforehand. So we can give it design stopes, stope CMSs, your fill shapes in the area, and it will take multiple fill shapes, and also any development. And another one that I haven't listed here is that we can tag things by zone, like whether hanging wall or footwall, so you can report footwall over break or hanging wall over break. And then we just use a block model, preferably with ore and waste rather than just with ore. So I'm just going to skip over into into the software right now. So in a second, you should see 5D Planner, and I've got a data set loaded up and showing. So where the tool lives is here on the workflow panel. If you go to the bottom, you've got the stope reconciliation tool. And just looking at the web, at what I've got. So I've got a stope design, make it nice and solid. And then I've got a CMS to go along with that. So we can see where sometimes it's outside for overbreak or underbreak on the inside. And same thing, I've also got a void shape on this side. And if I turn on the clipping, you'll see that, yeah, the shapes overlap. So there's going to be some fill inside that stope shape. Turn that off, and then I have some development looking drive data. So to run this tool, I have previously run it. Today we're just, all right, so the panel has opened up. It probably looks about the same as it did in Mind240. All right, so it's got some preamble. We step into the next thing. So this only does one wireframe at a time, or so stope by stope. So we feed it a stope, then we go into the next panel. We can set up our block model and what we want to report. And then here, so you have one stope wireframe, one CMS wireframe that we'll pick. And then with the fill wireframes, these voids, we can add multiples. So there are, goodness. All right, there are a bunch of settings there. All right, and then the last step is that we've got our development wireframes. So we're able to come here, add records or delete, and both the fill wireframes and the development wireframes are not necessary. You can just have the stope shape in the CMS. Here's the option for reporting overbreak and underbreak by zone. So if you prepared some area evaluation wireframes, you can use that. And then the last step is we're able to specify an output model that allows you to verify what it's done. So you can specify parent size, cell subcelling, and then it will create by default the reconciliation report here. It is an HTML report. And just down here we can choose either to report overbreak and underbreak versus design, or overbreak, underbreak relative to CMS. And then the next step is that you hit the process button. And it opens up and it starts doing going through this. All right, so I'll just open up one of the previous results. So with the mine stope summary, so you get the total stope tons and your grades, overbreak, underbreak reported, and then it tells you information. So stope plan mined is the volume of the original shape. Not planned mined is the overbreak, which no, I can't show it. So the overbreak is where the green goes outside the black or the gray, and the underbreak is where the green is inside the gray. And yeah, other than that, it's reporting the development. And so by the zone, it's not reporting the fill in the zone. It actually, by area, it will report host rock versus the fill rock. So we're seeing here already the overlap between the two shapes. So this is the volume of the CMS. This is the volume of the design, and yeah, other things here, it does tell the discrepancy so that we see how close things are. With the development, we've got a bit of a difference here in our shape. It's a fairly, probably because it's a small volume and the subcelling was large in comparison. But yeah, that's the tool and how it works. All right. So if here, hold on a second. So I'll just drop back to this. All right. So let's see if there. All right. If there is any questions, if you could post them in there. Yeah, I guess anything else. The format is HTML, so you'll be able to save these later. And here's my details if you have questions for me, or you can contact us at Datamine Software. Okay. One of the questions that did come through is the density can the density be extracted from the block model without having to input it manually? And that is true. One of the things here in the block model, it does recognize your standard density fields that we use in 5D Planner Studio. So if I just open up the block model where it was, yeah, we've got density built into that. So I mean, we set a default density, but that's only for where records don't exist. In my case, this block model is everywhere. There's waste and or blocks. Okay. I guess if there's no other questions, thank you for your time today, and all right, enjoy the rest of your day.